live. Let's check. Muted. Okay. Let's see. Test. Let's see who will be the first one leaving a comment in 2025. Okay, let's see. I want to check. Test. Let me refresh. Usually it takes some seconds. Let's see. PM. We should be live. Be live here. Wait. One moment. Still can't see it. It's a bit slower. See? Be live or not? Should be. It's not working. Yeah, but here it says live. Go here. Hey, Akash. Can you see the stream? Let me check. Can you see the stream or not? Content should be live. Okay. Is this link? Let's see. Okay. Is this one? Wait. Okay. Just let me check. I think we had another event. 1 second. Okay. So this is the correct one. Let me see. We are in the wrong. Okay, we are getting the wrong chat. Okay. So can you see it? Okay, 1 second. YouTube chat. That's it. Close. Now it should work. Let me check. This one. Okay. I don't know what happened. I think there is a different link. Let me put it here. Let's check. Okay, so this one. Okay, Atarva is here. Okay, so I had a double link. It's fine. Now it's working. I want to upload the thumbnail. So it's this one. Because I think I have multiple links. Hi everyone, how are you? Let me go here. Okay. The chat is okay. It's live, perfect. Okay, just had multiple links, so I don't know what happened. But we are currently live in 2025. Okay, I might I might be wrong a couple of times, and then we'll get used to the new naming convention 2025. Okay, hi Yaksh, Pradumna, Tarva, how are you? How's it going? How did your 2025 start? What are your goals for 2025? I think I saw this like 100 times. I also posted this. I'm guilty from the Daily Dev account. So let's warm up a bit. Then we'll have a quick lesson. Not very easy, to be honest. Today's one, but we are also here to enjoy. I'm fine. Took a break from Twitter, but I'm always doing stuff behind the scenes. No worries. Usually it's the opposite, you know, Pradumna. When you are less on Twitter, you are doing more stuff. So it's fine. How are you? How's it going? Okay, let me put maybe this a bit bigger. Okay, I also can give some Atarva, you're almost first. Validated. And it's fun. It's fun. It's funny how yes, when you are less active on Twitter, people think that you do less. I want to send a milestone of my own, me being a member of my own channel. Doesn't make sense, but I'm paying basically €1 per month on my YouTube account. I don't know. This is genius marketing. Maybe I can gift. Let's gift 5 memberships because I have 10 per month. It's crazy. We have some people gifting the membership. I'm also working on some new videos. I'm working on a video which is more related to Docker rather than Rust. So I might create some applications, but you might like that video, Pradumna. And yes, perfect. Okay, let's gift 5 more. I want to gift them all. Perfect. Rafael, Marvin, Sak, Div, Ishan, you're all getting the membership. Tobiloba, I think he was live some days ago. Krupali. Yes, it's more like about the deployment. I will share more details soon. Padum, I will share more details soon. I have to create a pipeline, so I think it will be interesting to do and create. So looking forward for that. I also had to work on this video. Started working on this one, so had a lot of stuff to do. Celebrating the 2025 anniversary, holidays, and so on. What is this goal? Goal one super chat. Set a timer. 3 hours. I will answer a question. So this is a new thing of YouTube. I put a goal. In 3 hours I get this offer. We can put it lower. €2. So if we get one super chat of €2 in 3 hours, I will answer a specific question. Let's see. Let's see how this does work. YouTube did something. Okay. You can see it here at the top. Okay, let's see. Okay. Anyone else? How's it going? It's interesting. Yeah, they are putting small things. I think that the YouTube live stream, I think it's still a bit behind compared to Twitch and TikTok and Instagram. But they are adding some cool new stuff, I would say. That's it. Okay, let's go here. Let's put, maybe we can put the link. Let's put this, and we are live. Let's put this link in some places. And we are live with this. So let's put this on Twitter. But I think I had a different link. Share, copy. So this, I think I have 2 links on the channel. Let me check 1 second. Let's see. How's been your end of 2024 or beginning of 2025? Have you done anything special, anything cool, anything not cool? Let's see, this is okay. Let's save. I think okay, so I have multiple, so I have to remove this one. Okay, I have to remove this one. I don't know why I have 2 live streams for today. Let's remove one. Next one should be fine. Okay, I also want to go here. I want to see if someone is here. I want to put the link of the new live stream here, and then we can start. Perfect. Okay, share. Didn't manage to do the long live stream, but we will do this in 2025. No worries. We will do this. No worries. Let's see. Okay, and I think soon we can start with the lesson. I think it might be an interesting one. We are going because so far I told you multiple times that you can have only one owner for variables in Rust. This is actually not 100% true because there are some edge cases where I can have multiple ownership. Then this was nice. I delivered a talk at KubeCon India. Okay. Only along with a couple of people. Oh, the rest of 2024 was a night. Yeah. Yes, Vadumna. This is also why I asked. Okay, yes. I don't know. When we are changing here, I will hope that, I don't know, something cool would happen, so so yes. Okay, okay. I really wish you the best for 2025. I don't know if you're still looking for a DevRel role. We might also have a chat one day. And yes. Okay. Okay, so let's remove this. Okay, add multiple. Okay, I want to put it here, here, and here. Post all. Okay. Perfect. Let me check if the link is correct. The link is correct. Perfect. Okay. Put it here. Here. Okay, let's put this in some places. And we are live. We are live. Okay. 1 second. Let me put this also on LinkedIn. Happy New Year. Hey, Warladorn. How are you? Is this correct? No, I don't know why. I had 2 links for today. Probably because I don't know. Maybe I had 2. Maybe there were 2. So I don't know why. To be honest, it's fine. It's fine. I want to post maybe here link. Share link. Let's see. New post. And I think we can start soon. We are getting into the more advanced stuff of Rust. I would like also to make maybe, I don't know, some boot camp, some like refresher or something like that. But of course, this will be done at the end of this series. We are getting into the final chapters. So yes. Okay. So I think we can start. Let me start preparing this. Okay. Let me remove this one. So I think we will start soon. Let's remove this one like this. I can still see the chat here, but I want to remove it from the screen because this will become, of course, a lesson as usual. So let's remove the chat. Okay, perfect. So I can still see the chat, so no worries. I'm almost ready, so soon we will start. And today's lesson, I think it will be 10 minutes. 10 minutes lesson. We will talk about, or you can. This might also be an option, yes. So, but the first thing I want to do is to finish this very long series. I think we crossed 50 episodes or 52, and I think there are like 20, less than 30 episodes left. So we crossed the halfway some time ago. So okay, perfect. So if everyone is ready, we can start. Let's clear here. I am in a very simple Rust project. We have I want to say something for a couple of minutes, then we'll make a couple of examples, and basically this lesson is fun because everything I said before, like up until now, it was a sort of lie, because I always say that there can only be one owner for a variable. But of course, Rust needs a way to allow you to have multiple ownership. Okay, but of course, this is more advanced stuff. Why are you on Windows? I like it, and I have this is the only way for me to have a GeForce 4090. But yeah, it's not about everything. I also have a MacBook Linux, so for me it's not an issue. Is it an issue for you, Chandra? Okay. Perfect. Let's start. Let's see. Let's go here and here. Okay, so I want to put this one here. Let's start. I'm excited because we are at the beginning of 2025. I want this lesson to be clear. I hope so. After using Linux and Mac, Windows just feels weird. It feels weird, but if you are capable, the operating system should not really matter. I am at the next level. So first you only know Windows, then you know Mac and Linux, then you just don't care. I am at the just don't care step. Okay, so let's remove this. Yeah, okay, perfect. Hey editor, how are you? Okay. So let's start with this lesson. I hope you can see the screen here. We will make a couple of examples. So we'll make a very quick introduction. Then we will make this example here. I have a picture here that I want to show at some point. Okay. And if you have any question, just let me know. And so we can start. Let me just put this everything here. Okay. I think we can start. Perfect. Let's put this here so I can actually see it. Perfect. Yeah, if you want to get like the video, if you want. Otherwise, no problem. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's start. Okay, so in today's lesson, we will see something very interesting and exciting, I would say, because so far I've been repeating since the beginning of the course, of the beginning of the ownership and memory handling in Rust, that only one variable can own a piece of data. We have been repeating this multiple times. We have seen ownership, references, and borrowing. But the problem is that there are some cases when you actually need multiple ownership. A typical example is a graph. If you have a graph with edges and nodes, one vertex, it needs to have ownership of multiple edges and so on. So there are some cases where we actually need it, okay? And in this case, we will use something called a reference counted smart pointer. We will also see why it's called reference counting or reference counted smart pointer. There is an analogy with TV. So basically, if there are multiple people that want to watch television, the TV, the first person that gets inside the room, they turn on the TV, and then come in multiple people, more people, and the last person leaving the room is supposed to turn off the TV. Otherwise, the TV will still be on. Okay, if someone turns the TV at some point with people in the room, probably this might get some people angry. So this is just an analogy, of course. So Rust provides a type called RCT. It uses generics. They have a lesson about generics. And a small note before we start is that this RC smart pointer is meant to be used with single-threaded scenarios. But this is a great hook because soon we will start multi-threading in Rust when we will use a different smart pointer. Okay, so we are talking about single-threaded scenarios that are basically all the scenarios that we have seen so far. Okay. Hey COVID, how are you? How's it going? I don't remember you were. Where are you? Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's okay. Okay, so let's see an example. Let's say that we want to implement something like this. In a previous lesson, we have seen the box type, the box smart pointer, sorry. And let's say that we want to have something like that. I talked about the cons list. The cons lists are lists that have another list inside. Okay, it's like a recursive data structure for list. So let's say that we want something like this. So as you can see here, we have a list A that has 5 and 10. All these cons lists, they end up with a nil value, but has nothing to do with null, also because there is no null value in Rust. It's just meant for this data structure. Let's say that we want to two more lists, two more cons lists, B and C. So the B starts with the number 3, and then it gets the 5 and 10. And C starts with 4, and then it has 5 and 10 too. So both of these lists, they should have a reference to the list A, okay? And implement these with what we have seen so far, even smart pointers, might be hard, or I would say impossible. So let's try and let's see how it goes, okay? I added here this unloaded code, otherwise I would have some warnings, but you can also remove that and see what's the difference. I already have some code here. I created an enum for a list that has this cons list. Of course, I have to import it with the use statement, and then I have to write something here in the function main. Okay, so I can start implementing the A cons list. We can do this like this: let A equal cons, and we have seen in a previous lesson how we can do this with the box smart pointer. Okay, so this should work. Let's try cargo run. Maybe we get some warning. We get a simple warning. We can remove this by putting an underscore here. Let's do this. I don't want to see warnings today. Okay, so this does work. I want to show you this one. Let's remove this because I want to show you how this is implemented. We have from here. So this line 26 is basically for this A list. Okay, this list with 5 and 10. Okay. Now I need to implement also B and C. Okay, so we can do let B, and we can have this cons list, which is basically a list of lists. You see cons, it adds 3 and then this A list. Okay, and this should still work. Cargo run. This works. But what if now I add the let C cons like this? So I also want to add this list C. Let's remove this and let's see what happens. Here, cargo run. And here we have an error. We can put this here. It's basically complaining because the thing is that when we declare this B cons list, the value of A has been moved. So I can't reuse it again with C. And this is a problem because now B has the ownership of A and C can't have the ownership to create its own list, the C list. So B gets the ownership of A, so C can't access to this. Okay, so how can we solve this problem? We can use this reference counted smart pointer. We need to refactor this code a bit. First of all, let me clean this a bit. Okay, so let's start changing this code just a bit, to be honest. And we can replace this box smart pointer, which is still good for other use cases. And we can replace this with RC list. Of course, I need to import it. So use std rc. And now I need to change something here. For example, here I can type rc new. Let's see if I can type it. This is all rc and rc. We'll also see some example with some prints later. And here we can have rc clone, and then here we can leave a reference to this A list, and then rc clone A. In this, so you see, the implementation is similar, but not exactly the same. So instead of box, now we have this rc. Okay, let's try to run it. Let's see if I made some typo or if it was correct. Cargo run. Okay, it it works. At least it's not throwing errors like it did sometimes, because you see there are many parentheses here. I can make some typos. Okay, so it seems that it does work, but now I want to go a bit more into the details of what happened here, because otherwise I have no idea what happened. So I see, okay, it's not giving an error, but I would like to see what's going on behind the scenes, because why is it called the reference counted smart pointer? Because it's basically counting the number of ownership for a variable. So it's literally, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4 inside it, and we can actually print this value. So let's do this. So maybe we can understand better the way this one does work. So we can do a simple println statement, and we can use this method called strong count. There is also something called weak count, but it's not important for now. So we want to have basically we want to know the number of this. Basically it's a counter. Okay, it's a very special counter, but if we did any example in programming, probably the first example after the hello world is a counter. So it's literally, it has a counter inside it. I want to add 4 print statements. So one is just after creating the A list. One is after creating the B list, here line 30. Then I want to have an inner scope like this. I want to have C created in an inner scope. We'll see why. I want to print the count after creating C, and then I want to print the count after C goes out of scope. Okay, so I have 4 statements, and also the declaration of the C list has been done inside an inner scope. Okay, if I type cargo run now, let's see what's the output here. Let's read it. We see count after creating A is 1, line 28. Then count after creating B equal to line 30. Count after creating C equal 3, line number 33. And this is important, count after C goes out of scope on line 35 is again 2. And this is why this reference counted smart pointer is powerful, because it's keeping track of how many references, the reference counted smart pointer keeps track of how many ownership a variable has. Otherwise, usually we have only one. But if we want to have multiple ownership, a safe way to do that is to use this smart pointer. Okay. Of course, at the end of this main function, we will have as value 0. We can print it because it's out of this main. I could create, you can do this as an exercise. We can put all of this inside an inner scope and then print it out, but I tried it and it works. So you can do this as an exercise. You can put this in an inner scope and then print again after also A and B, they go out of scope. But of course I can't print after the main has finished. Okay, so this is a very simple implementation of the reference counted smart pointer. The use case is to keep track of the number of ownership for a variable, and this can be very powerful, especially if we want to do something more advanced, or at some point while having to do with important or a bit more complicated data structures, for example graphs. So this is the most important example that comes up in my mind is a graph. In this case we did this with lists, but we can also do an example with graphs. In that case you probably want to use something like this. Okay, in the next lesson I think we have 1 or 2 more lessons about these smart pointers. We will see the interior mutability pattern and the ref cell T, which is also used along with the RC smart pointer. Okay, so this is the end of this lesson. I think it was clear. Again, the goal here is to have something that allows us to have multiple ownership. So I repeated since I think the third lesson that we can have only one owner for a variable. That was actually a partial lie, I would say, because there is also this more advanced way to do that. But of course, we are at lesson number 50, so you can expect some more advanced stuff. Let me see if we have a less question. Why C count equals 3? Okay, now we have a question about Warladorn. Okay, so okay, this question is important. So the reference count smart pointer is not counting the number of items in the list. It's not counting this. Okay, but it's not counting the element. It's counting the number of owners. Okay, so here we have A, B, and C. Okay, so it's counting A, B, and C. So the variables C, A, B, and C are the variables that has ownership. It's not the number of elements inside. Is that clear? It's basically a counter of ownership. Okay. Yeah, thank you for making this question, because it might be not clear. Because of course we see a list, we start counting the elements of the list. But no, in this case I could have created a let's D equal, and then in that case their counted would have been 4. We are talking about the number of owners. I'm happy that we had 3 and not 2, otherwise you might have not have done this question, Warladorn. So congratulations for your question. This has been so let's see if I'm finding what is this. A top chat. Okay, nice, great. So thank you so much. I hope this was clear. We tried to make it simple but also effective. Okay, so this is just to have. We need to know that if we have to deal with multiple ownership, there is a way. It's probably not something the beginner level. But if we are more advanced, we need to know that this does exist. Okay? Nice. Thank you so much. And I think we can stop recording. I want to put the chat back like this. Can I put it here? And of course, I will remove this part. And now we can relax a bit. And then you can tell me what have you done in 2025 so far. Have you accomplished some goal or not? Hey Satyam, how are you? Happy New Year. I saw the message, but I wanted to wait a bit more. Okay, nice, great. We have one more lesson next Saturday. The Monday is actually a holiday here in Italy. And then we will go back to the usual stuff, I would say. I have also some conferences coming up in 2025 for sure. And yes, so I want to stay a bit more. If you have more questions, if you want to have, very relaxed chat, I can stay. But I hope that this has been, say, useful. And then we will see. We'll probably at some point need to do, a whole brand new bootcamp, because maybe we want to do, more beginner level stuff. But I really wanted to have these more advanced videos, because if we mention something more advanced at some point, I don't know, probably in the next bootcamp at some point we want to mention maybe at the end of ownership that there is actually a way, so you can already come here and watch this lesson, or you can go back on previous ones. I would like also to create some projects, maybe some. What I would really like to do is to mix Rust with deployment, Docker, pipelines, and so on. So I'm working actually on a video about that. What else? Is AI still a thing? I hope so. I think so. I think so. Okay, put this here and here. Okay, perfect. Let's stop here. Okay, great. Nice. I don't know if probably I should make a longer live stream. Probably a long live stream where I actually maybe build a thing with Rust. I think it will be a nice thing to do. And that's it. Okay, so this lesson, of course, will have some editing, some small editing just to cut the initial and final part, so we can have a clean lesson. The next lesson will be on the next Saturday. I hope you start your 2025 in the best way. I want to go maybe 1 minute like this. If you are in the chat, you can start say bye, and then we will see. This is the first live stream of 2025. I really, as you can see, I still do the Rust stuff, of course, working on more stuff, on more things to do. Yeah, we'll go back on web development and stuff. I would like to see if we have some news with the Rust web frameworks. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't checked in 2 weeks, so something new maybe has popped out. And yes, so thanks everyone for coming. You know, I had 1 month of a bit of break from live streams, but it's fine. We can start over again, and yeah, that's it. This one will be available, of course. I think it needs some hours, and then we will have an updated version of this. Okay, we are about to. I think we will close now. If you have any question, you can drop it. Otherwise, you can just say bye. Okay. Thanks everyone for coming, and we'll start streaming again regularly on each Saturday. I don't know if I'll do some additional stuff. I might do some more additional, maybe more relaxed stuff. And of course, publishing more videos and so on. Bye Waradorn, or bye everyone in the chat. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice beginning of 2025. This has actually been 1 year of me publishing Rust streams, so yes, that's it. Thank you so much everyone, and see you next Saturday. And also I will start publishing videos again, short videos and so on. Okay, and of course I see you on social media. Bye everyone.